Howdy YouTube, Jed's here. I'm doing my 500-mile review. And a couple things I want to touch base on. As you can tell, I installed a M4 pipe onto my Street Rod 750 just to give it a little more growl. I also used it needed a new pipe because of the ergonomics aren't so hot with it right now. As you know, as a lot of people have said, that the foot placement is horrendous, and it is. So I did a couple of things. First thing you can notice here is I've actually increased the seat height about a good 2.5 inches. So you can kind of see it's up more than a stock Street Rod. I also installed these 1.5-inch risers. Now that kind of also helps me get a little bit in a better position, a little more comfort. And with the pipe, I put the M4 pipe on and it moved the pipe over a tad to the left. So now I have complete heel free movement. Before you were just like this, and now you're kind of like this. So you've definitely got a lot more comfort on that right side. Didn't really have to play with the pegs too much. I adjusted the brake a bit so it was down a little more. The left side was always pretty comfortable. It was always the easier side. But you know, since I adjusted the seat, increased the seat height, the pain in my hips is gone. I'm more upright on the machine. I'm definitely a lot more comfortable. I did about 100 miles the other day and I didn't even feel any pain before I was really starting to feel my hip hurt about 20 miles in. So that's helpful. I did get a couple of comments. Is it an American-made motorcycle? And it is indeed an American-made motorcycle. And I just want to go over something real fast here. You can tell by the VIN 1HD 4NCG27HC. That C right there indicates plant of manufacture, and it's indeed manufactured in Missouri, United States of America. So all in all, my 500-mile review, bike's been running wonderfully. It's very, very quick. As you can see here, I've got pretty much nothing left for chicken strips. You know, my pegs are just about totally rounded right off. It handles great. The piggyback suspension is really nice. It's really plush. It gets a bit unnerving at higher speeds, but all in all, I think tires have a lot to do with that. They're V-rated tires, so I'm not going to discredit the machine. The engine's phenomenal, the best part of the bike, in my personal opinion. Here, let's see, if you want to hear it with the M4 slip-on, let me put it on. It's still not. It looks pretty good. It looks a lot better than it did. I had to do some changing on that guard, so it wasn't so flared, but it goes with the machine better now. Let's put this on. Now it's got a nice thump. It definitely purrs. So, definitely a much louder bike. Definitely a Harley Davidson now in sound, especially if you're cruising around that 2,500 RPM mark or less. It really does have that unique sound. So this is my 500-mile review. Bike's running great. I just put in a date for 2 weeks from now to do the 1,000-mile service, so I'll probably be hitting that 1,000-mile mark pretty soon. I'm going on a 250 mile trip with it tomorrow. So unfortunately, it's probably going to be over 1,000 miles by the time I actually get it in, or I'll probably just sideline it and use one of my other bikes. But like I said, this 750 Street Rod is just an awesome, cool, unique kind of bike that, you know, there's nothing else like it on the road, and that's why I'm really drawn to it. So that's my 500 mile review. Enjoy and ride safe.